Hey guys, my name is Em and welcome back to the start of a brand new weekly reading vlog. So today is Sunday the 4th of April. Happy Easter. It's Easter Sunday today. If you celebrate, happy Easter. I hope you're having a great time and eating some Easter eggs. I usually start my vlogs on a Monday, but simply because I'm very busy lately, I wanted to start it today just because I do have a little bit of free time today. I have not managed to read anything since Becca's book upathon, which was over 2 weeks ago now, and I'm really upset about that. I have tried so many different times with different books and I haven't been able to get through them, but I have a very exciting book on my TBR for this week and it's for a buddy read, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so the book that I'm going to hopefully be reading this week is Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I am buddy reading this with the amazing Katie from Katie's Book Nook. I'm very excited to be buddy reading with Katie. She is complete Shadowhunters trash. Like, she has read every single book that Cassie Clare has written, and I have read one Shadowhunter book before. I have read Clockwork Angel, really liked it, but just never really picked up the rest for some reason. No, I have not read The Infernal Devices, and I know that this series comes after The Infernal Devices, but I have read detailed spoilery summaries so that I know what's going on, and I do intend to go back and read them. I already knew the ending of Clockwork Princess anyways because TikTok spoiled me, so I'm still gonna read them. Technically we're gonna be starting tomorrow. I do have a lot of cleaning to do today, and I was already gonna listen to the audiobook for this week, so I might as well just start it today and get a little bit of a head start because I'm having such a hectic week and I don't really know how much time I'm going to have to read. It's going to be so interesting because I think this is a reread for Katie, but it's obviously like one of the first Cassandra Clare books that I'm reading, especially one of like her newer books, because Clockwork Angel was written in like 2010 I think, so I'm sure there's going to be a big change in her writing and in her books. Don't worry, this vlog is going to be completely spoiler free. I do have some sticky tabs at the top just to mark like where I want to go, so approximately I want to read 5 chapters every day. Whether that actually happens, we have yet to find out. I really don't know. I'm so excited to read this and I'm so excited to share my thoughts with Katie, so we're gonna see how it goes. I'm very excited. I love the cover and we're probably gonna buddy read Chain of Iron too, so I better order that, but I've been trying not to order books lately and I don't want to break it, so we'll see how it goes. So right now it is 1:30 in the afternoon. What I kind of need to do is clean my room and my entire house really. We haven't been home a lot lately because of my granddad. We've been kind of like taking care of my nan and then like moving back and forth, so we've not been home a lot lately. My room is a complete mess, so yeah, I kind of want to clean that. I also want to clean our kitchen a little bit, so yeah, we're gonna do that. I might listen to the audiobook as I do just to be a little bit productive, but also I might have lunch. It is such amazing weather. I don't know if it's gonna stay here the whole week. It is Ireland. Probably gonna rain today. Right now it's 14 degrees and that is 57 degrees Fahrenheit for those of you who use Fahrenheit. In a couple hours it's gonna be -2, so make up your mind weather, make it up so that it's sunny. The other book that I am kind of reading is the first off-campus book. I don't know if I want to put the cover here because the cover is a little bit questionable, but there. It's a really like addictive college romance. I think I haven't been reading a lot of it, but I got to 20% through in like an hour, so I can definitely read that, but we're just gonna see if I have time. I mean, a Kindle is a lot easier to bring around with you, especially when you're like walking. Okay, so it's now like 7:30 in the evening. I'm lying on my bed with Misty. I have like deep cleaned the house for the whole day and I'm really tired, but also I don't actually have to go anywhere tonight, like to my nan's or anything, so I kind of like want to do an impulsive 24-hour readathon. Also, I said I kind of would do a readathon for hitting 1.7k. Also, thank you so much for 1.7k. It's crazy. So I kind of want to do one like starting in like an hour. Is that crazy? I don't know. Like, I have all of tonight to read, and then I also have like up until kind of like afternoon tomorrow to read, but like I could do it. I could, because I haven't read in so long. Like, I haven't read a single thing in 2+ weeks. Like, I've just picked up things and put them down and I can't read, so it might help me like get my motivation back, but I do need to pick up books. Don't know if I even want to vlog it at all, just to like enjoy, but also if it goes really well then I'm gonna regret not vlogging it. We'll see. If anybody wants to join with me, it will motivate me too, so we're gonna see. Okay, so it is now 8:30 and the readathon officially begins at 9, though I'm about to start reading now because Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, a celebrity special, is on at 9 and I kind of want to watch that, but I'm going to be reading during it too. So I'm going to show you my possibility pile. So first of all, let's start with a Kindle book, which I'm going to hopefully read up to 50% of Off Campus, the first book right now. I am hoping to finish it within the next 24 hours, but I'm going to read up to 50% right now. Then also for audiobooks, I'm going to be going between Chain of Gold and Daisy Jones and the Six. Okay, so then I have two more options, which are kind of bigger books. And we have This Golden Flame, which came in the February Fairy Loot box. Don't really know what it's about. I think it's like a futuristic fantasy. Then we have Sweet and Bitter Magic, which I have 2 editions of, so we're gonna see how it goes. Happy reading. Okay guys, it is now 2 p.m. on Monday. Happy new week, I guess. And I have just finished my first book of the readathon. So I have finished the first Off Campus book, which I think is called The Deal. I was just calling it Off Campus this whole time, but it's actually called The Deal. I think I'm gonna give this one a 4 stars, possibly 4.5. First of all, this is free on Kindle. Definitely go check it out. I do think it's worth a read. Do keep in mind there is huge trigger warnings for sexual assault. It is mentioned quite a lot and just kind of thrown in there, so definitely do be mindful of that. If you're going into this book expecting very amazing writing, plot development, everything like that, you're not gonna get this. But if you go into this looking for a fun college romance, you've got it. Like, I am so addicted to this series and I've only read 1 book, but thankfully there's like 4 books in this series, and then there's another series, and then there's novellas, so I can already sense the addiction coming on. So yeah, I finished my first book of the readathon. I think I'm pretty happy with that because I literally sat down and read it for like hours on end, and that never happens with a book. So I feel like, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like I'm out of my slump, which is really, really good. So now I just need to kind of pick another book that's going to keep me as captivated as this one did, and if all fails, I can just go read the next one, which I think is called The Mistake. So we'll see. So I haven't been updating a lot throughout this readathon because this is like a weekly reading vlog. I'm just kind of like doing a readathon by myself spontaneously. Well, I say by myself, but like 80 people are joining too. So last night, me and some of my booktube friends did some reading sprints, but we didn't do them live, which was actually so fun because we read so much. Like, we were doing like 40-minute sprints at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, what was going through our heads? But honestly, love that for us because it was kind of fun. I read a lot, and now I don't know which book I'm going to move on to. Misty is the main character, so I don't know what book I'm going to move on to next. Oh, I did get 2 books in the post. I know I have said I'm not buying any books in April. I don't know if I've said that, but if I haven't, I'm not buying any books in April, except the book that I just bought, which was the second in the Off Campus series, but that's a Kindle book, so it doesn't count. But I'm trying very, very hard to not spend money in April so that I can do like a summer book haul, because my summer starts at the end of May, but I mean May, we can just write that off as the whole summer. But I ordered these 2 weeks ago or something when it was still March. So let me show you right now. So the first one that I got is The Runaway Girls by Jacqueline Wilson. I have literally read all of her books, and even though I don't get the same excitement and enjoyment from her books as I did when I was younger, I still buy them and I still read them because it's nostalgia and I want to keep up with her books and I want to read them all. So this is her new one. I think it's like Victorian. No! The next book is The Ravens. I have seen so many people Raven. So this is apparently like a college fantasy sorority, but witches. Now I love witches, so you know I'm already on that, and it's because it's like in a college setting and I just read Off Campus. I low-key want to pick this up right now, but it is like a thick fantasy and I don't know if that's exactly what I need just when I'm out of a reading slump, so we'll see. So right now I actually really need to clean my room because yesterday I was going to do that and then I ended up deep cleaning the whole house and not my room instead. So I'm gonna do that right now. I might listen to an audiobook. I'm not sure if we're starting the buddy read of Chain of Gold today. If it is, that is the audiobook I will listen to. If it's not, then I will probably go with Daisy Jones and the Six. I read this book back in like April 2019, which was 2 years ago at this stage, and my reading was definitely very different then. I was new to Bookstagram, I was new to everything like that, so I'm interested to see, do I still like it, do I still feel the same, and I'm very excited to read this. I've heard so many positive things about the audiobook because it's like a full cast, so I'm interested to try out that experience because the last time I read it physically, so I think it'll be really fun to try it out a different way. Also, I'm very excited for Taylor Jenkins Reid new book, which comes out in May. Oh, you know what else comes out in May? The 4th Heartstopper comic. Listen, see, that's why I don't want to buy books this month, because there's so many amazing books out in May. Okay, so I'm not really vlogging at the minute, but Sophia from Tiny One Universe, the queen, the legend, has has just sent me a book as a gift because I've been not doing the best lately. She sent me The Girls I've Been. I'm so excited to read this book, honestly. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Soph. Like, this has just made my day so much better. I'm gonna go cry now and probably read then because I'm very excited. Thank you, I love you. Hey guys, okay, I have completely neglected this vlog and I'm very sorry, but today is Wednesday and I'm just about to go into my nana's house for a couple hours. So I put on nails last night, just like press-on ones, because I was feeling like a little change and a little bit of like a mini pamper. So I did that. So to talk about what I'm reading, I have just kind of started reading Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. This is a very chunky book, not a very easy one to transport around, so like if you're going somewhere it's not the best, but I'm gonna try to just read this book. I'm gonna try not to kind of alternate between different books. However, if I'm going somewhere that I can't like bring a bag or something and I do just need a very light book, I'm just going to be bringing my Kindle because I'm reading The Mistake by Elle Kennedy, which is the second off-campus book. I'm already obsessed with this series. Like, I am so obsessed and I feel like just sitting down and reading them all in one sitting because they're so fast. But anyways, this vlog was kind of made just to talk about Chain of Gold because I'm buddy reading with Katie from Katie's Book Nook. So she is on page like 90 something. I'm on page 50, so actually I'm not that far behind. I'm gonna maybe try get one more chapter read before I go, but we'll see if that actually happens or not. I'm gonna try, as I said, for 5 chapters a day. I feel like that could be attainable, but when I have like other things going on, it's not so attainable because it should be a crime how long Cassie Clare's chapters are. Like, I'm sorry, but nobody needs to have that long of chapters. A quick little update on the family situation for all of you that were wondering what was going on in my last vlog. So my granddad was taken into hospital the Sunday before last and he was very, very ill. We didn't really know, which is why I didn't want to talk about it too much because we didn't know how it was going and what was happening. So yesterday we got really positive news that he was coming home yesterday. It was all gonna be fine. So I was like, yeah, you know what? This is exactly what I needed. Then we kind of got a little bit of negative news. So he had to stay in last night again. And then we were like, okay, for sure he's coming home today. And now they're like, might not be today, guys. So anyways, I'm not going to go into that too much, but hopefully he's coming home soon. Hopefully it's all gonna be fine. But this is what I'm reading. I cannot wait to start talking to Katie about it because honestly I'm really, really liking it. I had to look up a family tree for the Shadowhunters because they're just everywhere and they keep marrying into the same freaking families and it's like, guys. And then there was a line, and I'm obviously not going to spoil anything, but there was a line that was like, because someone's in love with someone and they were like, oh, but you don't notice them when they're your own family. And it's like, well, in the Mortal Instruments they did. So yeah, anyways, don't have much to say because I'm only a chapter in. Like, a chapter was 50 freaking pages. It took me 3 days to get 50 pages, but I am going to try to read a lot today. I don't think I'll have a lot of time simply because I am going to be like babysitting, but we're going to see. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. It's like such a cold day. It literally snowed yesterday after it being like summer last week. I don't know what we're doing with the weather, but I hate it. Okay, so it is now 1:30 in the afternoon. My grandparents are just getting ready to go for their vaccine. I'm not going down to them right now, but I will probably be staying down there tonight, so I do need to just like get prepared for that. But I wanted to show you all my April bullet journal setup because on nearly every single video, on any video that I show my bullet journal, I get at least one comment saying, please make some videos on your bullet journal. Listen, I hear you, I see you. I'm not gonna do it though. If you've ever tried to film one, it is the hardest thing because you need to find the right angle, and I hate the sound of my own voice. My artistic talents, they're not great, so I don't really want to dedicate a whole video, but I will show you my April spreads for those of you who want it. I do have one journaling video up on my channel. It's like a 2020 flip through. Other than that, I'll probably do one of those at the end of this year too, but that's a while to wait. So I will show you my April spreads because I'm actually really, really happy with them. And I love the kind of spring theme that we're going with. Okay, so here's my cover page, and I've since discovered that these are like my favorite colors now. Then here we have my dashboard, which I like track my socials in, some goals, which I don't really have any goals for this month. Then books hauled. I'm really trying not to buy books this month. And then every month I print off a picture of my favorite book of the month. And every month I also pick out my favorite 5 songs of the month to make like a bumper playlist at the end with all of my favorite songs, which I think is really fun. And I also kind of went for like a cloud theme, I don't know why. Then here is just my gratitude log, which is not really actually a gratitude log, it's more like filling in something that happens every single day. You can see like the honeybees and the yellow. It doesn't match with the clouds, but honestly I like it. Then I have my TBR, which is very messy, but honestly it's fine. So I have Chain of Gold, Bone Crier's Moon, The Ravens, L. Kennedy books. I low-key want to read all of them, and then Crown of Gilded Bones when it comes out. I left 2 spaces blank, and then also down here blank if I have any more to put in there. And lastly, I have my books read. I hate the way I did this, but it's fine. So then I have just read 1 book this month, but it has been a great book and I'm hoping to read a lot more. So yeah, that is my bullet journal setup, I guess. You guys always want to see that, so hope it lived up to your expectations, but I find it really comforting. Hello, so I am finally going to clean my room right now. Misty's here as an emotional support. I've made myself an iced coffee after complaining how cold I was for the past 2 hours. Hello guys, good morning, happy Friday. So I've just gotten an Amazon package in the post and I don't think I've ordered anything. So I'm gonna open it on camera. Let's open it and see. Oh my god. So there's three books in here. No way. Okay, stop. Oh my god, so somebody got me the Twins of Auschwitz. Oh, I've been wanting this one for so long because I feel like it's definitely going to be a very hard-hitting book. I need to find the note. Karis! Oh my god. Oh my god, stop it. No, I'm gonna cry. Francie's War. Oh my goodness. Can you tell I have a lot of historical fiction books on my wish list because, oh my goodness, that is so exciting. Here's one more. Volunteer, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I need to read the notes now. Just a few gifts to make you smile. I know you love historical fiction, so here's a few I hope you love. Keep smiling, beautiful. Love you so much. Best friend forever. From Karis. I'm actually gonna go cry a little bit. Thank you, Karis. Nobody ever has to send me gifts, but Karis is the sweetest. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just go cry a little bit and show everybody. Thank you, Karis. I love you so much. I just reached my first stopping point, which is chapter 5. I was supposed to hit this on Monday, but better late than never. Okay, so it is pretty late on Saturday night and I have one final reading update before I go to bed. So I'm currently on chapter 6 of Chain of Gold and it's so frustrating to read. Like, I'm really enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but it is so frustrating to read because Grace Blackthorn could not be more sus if she tried. Like, the whole bracelet thing, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I know it's not gonna be good. And I don't know if she's brainwashing James or I don't know if he's genuinely just that stupid because she has been giving off dodgy vibes from the very beginning. I don't know how nobody has realized this, but like anytime I text Katie like, oh, Grace is so sus, she's like just like the eyes emoji because she's already read this and obviously she can't say anything. So I did my nails. But yeah, that was just one quick little update. I really want to finish this book, but also it's so long. Like, it's like 600 pages and when you're in a reading slump, trying desperately to get out of this reading slump, a 600-page fantasy book is not the best thing to do it, but I am enjoying it. I'm really liking the buddy read and I'm excited to keep reading and I can't wait to finish it, but I don't think I'm going to be moving on to Chain of Iron straight away. Maybe soon, but depending on the ending, who knows. Hey guys, hello, happy Sunday. Today is the last day of this vlog. I hope I've gotten some sort of content. So today I'm hoping to read as much as I possibly can of Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I was reading last night until pretty late and I read up to chapter 8. I'm really liking it, but I am actually getting a little bit frustrated with it because it's quite long and I just keep getting demotivated by how much I have left, even though I've read a lot. But I am really enjoying it. One of the characters could not be more suspicious if they tried, and I'm really frustrated with that character for being that way, but also with the characters who don't see that, because it's really frustrating to read. But that's not necessarily a negative thing because I mean it is like a good part to the book, but it just frustrates me quite a lot. So I'm hoping to read right now up to chapter 10. I'm going down to my grandparents' house this evening for a couple hours, and then when we come home I think we're getting a Chinese takeaway for dinner. Ideally I would love to get up to chapter 15 today, which is page 371, so we're gonna see if that can happen. I am gonna sit down and just read right now. I've made myself an iced coffee. For those of you who know me, you know I love an iced coffee. I usually make it with caramel syrup though, and today I made it with vanilla and I don't don't really like the syrup, but I'm still gonna drink it because I bought the syrup, I made the drink, I'm still gonna have it, but I do prefer caramel. So yeah, that is it. That's all I can say. Today's the last day of Easter break. I didn't have a great Easter break considering I had so much going on with my family, but at the same time it was really nice to not have to do online classes while doing that, so it kind of came at the perfect time. Okay guys, so I have just been doing some bullet journaling and cutting out these little book covers. Like, it's a TBR for the From Blood and Ash readathon hosted by Hannah from 5 Chapters on Instagram. Can't wait to participate in this. It's from today, which is the 11th of April, until the 9th of May, and it's kind of like leading up to Crown of Gilded Bones as well, which I'm very excited for. So I'm doing out my TBR for this. There's 2 teams and my overachieving self kind of wants to take part in both of them, so we're gonna see how that goes. But I was listening to the audiobook of Chain of Gold as I did so, and I've just reached chapter 10, which is page 274, and I'm so happy with that. I am going to try to reach to chapter 15 today. That was my printer. That actually genuinely scared me. I feel like that would just have me completely on track to finish it Monday or Tuesday. Hey guys, so it is now Sunday night. It is almost 11 o'clock at night and I'm coming on here to end this vlog. I've actually had such a blast doing this vlog because it felt like normality. So to wrap up my reading of this week, I read the entirety of The Deal by Elle Kennedy, which was like a fun college romance, and I really enjoyed that book. Then I made it up to page 254 of Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare, and this was for a buddy read with Katie from Katie's Book Nooks. You will see me read this in next week's vlog too because I didn't get it finished. I am hoping to read a little bit more tonight, but I do need to edit first. I feel like even though I didn't read a whole bunch, I did kind of get out of my reading slump and life slump in general, and yeah, I got back into the swing of things. I'm very excited for next week's vlog. Hopefully I can read a lot more. Comment the orange heart emoji if you watched to the end. I love when I get those comments. Also, any of your comments make my day. They really do. I spend so long reading through comments and replying because I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Stay amazing, stay kind, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.